Turkey is a place full of ancient stories and mysterious energy. Every street, every building, every ruin has something to tell. For those who love ghost stories and the unknown, this country offers more than just history. It offers whispers from the past, echoes of footsteps, and sights that chill the bone. In this video, we are going to walk through the top 10 haunted places in Turkey. These are places where time stands still and spirits may still linger. At number 1, we have Topkapı Palace in Istanbul. This palace was once the home of powerful Ottoman sultans, and inside its grand walls many secrets were kept. Some were romantic, others were full of betrayal. People who visit today say they see ghostly figures moving through the long corridors. The harem part of the palace is said to be the most haunted. Some have seen women in old clothing, others have felt cold air rush past them for no reason. Guards and tourists alike tell stories of strange lights and eerie whispers. It is a place where the past never fully lets go. At number 2, we go deep underground to the cities of Cappadocia. Derinkuyu and Kaymakli are not just holes in the ground, they are massive underground cities where people once hid from invaders. The deeper you go, the quieter it becomes. But that silence is not empty. Some have heard voices, some say they've seen shadows moving through the tight tunnels. It feels like the rocks themselves are holding on to memories. The air becomes heavy and the sense of being watched grows stronger with every step. These cities are not just history, they are a portal into a time of fear and survival. At number 3 is Göbekli Tepe, located in the southeast part of Turkey. This place is older than the pyramids, older even than Stonehenge. No one knows exactly why it was built. Strange stone carvings show animals and symbols that make little sense today. But what's more interesting is the feeling people get when they visit. Some feel dizzy, others say the air is different. A few believe that spirits still protect the site. Many describe a heavy energy around the stones. It's like the builders left something behind, something that still wants to be seen or heard. At number 4, we visit the House of the Virgin Mary near Ephesus. This small stone building is believed by many to be the final home of Mary, the mother of Jesus. It is a holy place visited by thousands, but there is more to it than peace. Pilgrims have reported glowing lights, sudden warmth, and even visions of a motherly figure. Some say they feel watched, but not in a bad way. It is a quiet place, but with a power that cannot be explained. It feels like faith and mystery live together here. At number 5 is Bodrum Castle, built by the Knights of St. John. This place has seen war, death, and change. Its high stone walls once held prisoners, and its halls echoed with the sounds of battle. Today it's a museum, but at night the stories come alive. Visitors claim to hear swords clashing and see shadowy figures dressed like knights. The old dungeons seem to hold the most energy. Some people refuse to go down there. The air turns cold and silent, as if something is waiting in the dark. Bodrum Castle is more than stone. It's a story that never stopped. At number 6, we arrive at the ruins of Phaselis on the coast of Antalya. Long ago, this was a busy port city full of life. Now the stone paths and broken columns sit quietly near the sea. But silence does not mean emptiness. Many have said they hear whispers carried by the wind. Others see figures walking near the ruins only to vanish. It is believed that the spirits of sailors and traders still roam here, searching for what they lost. The sea brings peace but also holds secrets, and Phaselis listens to both. At number 7, we move to the far east near the border with Armenia. Here lies Ani, the ghost city. Once it was a city full of churches, homes, and markets. Now it is empty, left to the wind and time. Some call it the city of 1001 churches. People who visit Ani say it feels like someone is still there, watching from behind the broken walls. At night, lights have been seen moving across the ruins. The sound of bells has been heard, though no one rings them. Ani is a place where the silence speaks louder than words. At number 8, we go back to Istanbul, to Çırağan Palace. Today it is a fancy hotel, but once it was part of the royal life. Sultan Abdulaziz died here under strange and dark conditions. Guests say they see his ghost still walking the halls. Staff tell stories of lights turning on by themselves and doors opening without a touch. Some feel cold air rush past them, while others say they hear footsteps behind them. The beauty of the place hides its sadness. but those who stay there often feel something they can't explain. At number 9 is the Basilica Cistern under the streets of Istanbul. This giant underground water storage was built by the Romans. It is full of stone columns and shallow water, but it is also full of mystery. The lights are dim, the echoes are strange, and the silence is thick. Visitors say they see shapes move between the columns. Some say they hear voices, and others feel like someone is right behind them. The Medusa heads at the base of 2 columns add to the strange feeling. This place is old, dark, and full of forgotten stories. At number 10 we have the Ottoman Bank Archive and Research Center, also in Istanbul. This building holds many historical records but also many ghost stories. It was built in the 1800s and has been through many events. People working here say they hear footsteps in empty rooms. Voices come from hallways when no one is there. Cold spots appear without reason. Some even say they have seen figures of old bank workers still doing their jobs. The building feels like it's alive with memories, both good and bad. All of these places tell us something about Turkey. Not just its history, but the way that history stays alive. Ghosts and spirits are not just stories. Here they are part of the culture. They show up in local legends and are passed down from generation to generation. In every city and village people know a tale, and some of them have felt things they can't explain. Paranormal groups in Turkey often visit these sites. They take photos, record sounds, and share what they find. For them and many others, these haunted places are not scary. They are meaningful. If you ever plan to visit these places, remember to be careful. Go in groups and try to go with a guide, especially in underground places. Take a flashlight and stay respectful. Some places are near homes or religious sites. Always ask permission if needed. The best time to go is during spring or autumn, when the weather is nice and there are fewer tourists. But no matter when you go, what matters is the way you see these places. Not just as scary spots, but as windows into the past. These haunted sites in Turkey are full of emotions. Some are peaceful, some are full of sadness, some are just strange, but all of them are real places. Places where people once lived, loved, and sometimes died in pain. Today we walk through them with cameras and flashlights, but the air still holds their breath. The stones still remember their footsteps, and maybe, just maybe, they remember us too. Have you ever visited a haunted place in Turkey or anywhere else? Did you feel something strange or see something you could not explain? Share your story in the comments and let's keep the conversation going. Whether you believe in ghosts or just enjoy a good story, there is something here for all of us. A connection to the past and a reminder that we are never really alone.
If you liked the video, don't forget to like and share. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.